Now look it up now.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Huh?
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This nigga Dak be suspect.
On play action, Prescott.
This nigga gets home on that shit.
Down he goes. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. In motion right is Austin. Third and long for Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. On the return, it's Toney. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Elliott. From the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get up here to the 26. First and 10, here's Richardson with it. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw this. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
An incomplete pass on first, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Richardson going to move him around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh my gosh!
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here Richardson yet again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Yeah, it's on my YouTube.
40-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it?
Hold on. I'm about to put it in the chat. Hold on.
Right now, where he already
Give me a second.
understands what mistake he made. That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on.
Where you put it at?
In motion right is Hopkins. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll run on first down. Sanders might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now they'll shift things around. Boston, the man in motion left. Now Prescott. Touchdown.
It's a dive, baby.
Calvin Austin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Sentinels use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra ink. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football, and they coughed it up. But luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Richardson to throw.
Bro, what?
His first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
What you doing, mama?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, first catch for Judy, good for a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Brown. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a way to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just got to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On second down, here's Fournette. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown!
Oh, I'm keeping Leonard. I'm keeping Leonard. I'm keeping Leonard. I'm keeping Leonard, though.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Richardson going to change the play here. Now Richardson on first down.
Get him.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Damn.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action with Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Justin Reed. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown, baby!
They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6.
I'm going to get my get back on the 49ers, man.
Defender's dream.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
That nigga trash.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that.
Yes, bro.
And now the kick
I should have just, one thing I should have did, I should have just kicked the field goal once I ain't kicked that bitch. But I should have scored, really.
And he's dropped at the 18.
But I should have just took my points. And I didn't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
I thought you was going to throw that crossing route. I ain't even going to cap.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, first half. After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
I got to get my get back.
Them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Taken at the goal line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right, yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip.
That boy Trey Walker.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he's played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Richardson on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the right side here with 4.
Oh.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Play action now, Prescott.
Bro, Dak is just his balls. Fuck, bro.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
That's big boy. That's T. That's a high ball. Yeah, work. Yeah, work. Yeah.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Oh, I ain't starting 0-2, boy. That shit over with.
Moody good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time
Now have
to
some,
speak of remaining in this first half.
Can I get
as
that,
it kicks away.
yeah.
Kadarius Toney, you're going to elect to bring this one out.
Ooh.
Decision to bring it out ends up
Thank you,
being a
Mama.
good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A final shot before the half. Richardson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports, taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
Richardson now on second down. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Richardson to the air on first down. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Second down, here's Richardson. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Richardson to throw off play action. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Richardson off the play fake.
Oh my God! I tried to blast his ass. I tried to thrash him. I tried to thrash him.
And the Armadillos are able to to this sizable deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Just what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational.
Excuse
you
me?
have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many
Game's
people
almost
think
over.
you have to throw the ball on a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Oh my gosh, huh?
We'll wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I can't hear you. We play in Atlanta.
Now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here's they begin their first series of the second half. And the score here, this one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's 4.
Bro, why is...
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
3rd and 3. From From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle they go. Landers. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, big. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Prescott off play action. Open man is Higgins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Austin, the man in motion left. Prescott looks to throw on first. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Austin, the man in motion left. Prescott now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Richardson looking to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. 3rd and long for Richardson. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Bro, he's still in the pocket.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field,
he's still in the pocket, bro.
Scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here Richardson yet again. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st down, Richardson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The man in motion is Brown.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now Elliott.
Come on, bro.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Fuck.
Off play action. Richardson escaping the pressure right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
This one in for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Armadillos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
You said what?
We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game for the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll hurry back to the line now.
And 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
He's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now 3rd down and very long. Throwing. Prescott. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And Bohort
Oh!
as he gets it away. This is going to carry well into the end zone.
Game's over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He's going to let it fly. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, 28 yards. And the Armadillos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will take a knee here. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it doesn't come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Richardson. Richardson hit and he fumbles it. On one of the linebackers. And now off to the races down the right side. And then they just submitted. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover.